And if I had kids, they would be locked out of this room. They'd never come in this room. I'd be like the dad in the movie Oculus, never talking to the children and etc. You know, pulling my own fingernails off or whatever happens. I love that movie, by the way. This video is brought to you by Email 10K. Learn how to book meetings with billion-dollar brands and take your company to the next level at email10k.com. Let's talk about some productivity tips and hacks that actually work when working from home. When you think about working from home, you think about the freedom that you get. You can wake up anytime you want. You can leave the house in the middle of the day to take your kids to the park or go to the grocery store. It's a dream come true. However, what happens to most people when they start working from home is they stop showering, they stay in bed for days at a time, their productivity tanks, and maybe they even get fired. So how do you stop that from happening? That's what I want to talk about in today's video. I've been working from home for over a decade now. This, in fact, is not an office, this is a home office. And I'm incredibly efficient at working from home, way more efficient from home than I ever was at the office. But I used to be inefficient. I wouldn't get out of bed. I wouldn't be able to do that much work. I would work from bed a lot of the times. And I tried everything, working with Pomodoros, 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off, timers, that sort of thing. I tried going to co-working spaces, everything. I tried everything to try to increase my productivity and nothing worked. But now, I am the most productive I've ever been in my life, and I've held this productivity level for years now, 5-6 years. So how did I do it? Well, here's what finally worked. Here's what I did. The first thing you want to do is build or have a home office, at least a dedicated space. You can see this room here is my home office, and ideally it's a totally different space than your bedroom. I also have another little office set up in my bedroom too, because sometimes you just don't want to leave your room and you just want to work here. So I do that, or maybe this is for gaming or whatever. Like, you can have another office set up. But when I walk across this hall and I go through this office door and I close this door, now I work. So that's the first thing. Having a totally separate space that you can work in is so killer for getting work done. And if I had kids, they would be locked out of this room. They'd never come in this room. I'd be like the dad in the movie Oculus, never talking to the children, having a mirror that I fell in love with, and etc. Pulling my own fingernails off or whatever happens. I love that movie, by the way. The second thing you want to do is have everything ready to go in that office. That means I have a separate computer charger in here. I have a separate mouse in here, separate notebooks, the camera's in here. Everything is ready to go, because what I found is if I was in that room with the laptop, like gaming or just whatever, if I'm in that room with the laptop and I had to come into here and take my computer charger, the odds that I would cross that hallway dropped considerably. So I bought a computer charger, I bought a phone charger. I have everything that I need in this room, so I can just take the laptop, walk across the hall and plop it down right here and be ready to go. You could also take this a step further and have a completely separate laptop, but I like being able to work anywhere, so I want the laptop to be totally up to date at all times. So I just use the one laptop for everything. And it's interesting because it was maybe 40-50 bucks to get these chargers and everything. And the amount of times that I go into my office, I've made that 50 bucks back maybe 1,000 times, 2,000 times, 3,000 times since I got it, because now I'm going into the office and my productivity's higher. So think of what is disincentivizing you to work from home and fix that stuff. The third thing, and this is what a lot of people miss, and it's so basic, you'd think more people would do this, but it's get dressed and showered every single day. That means I'm doing my hair. I might not talk to any other person today, who knows, besides these videos, but even on the days I'm not doing videos, my hair looks like this, I'm wearing clothes, I'm wearing shoes right now. Nobody's making me wear shoes, but this increases my productivity. The other thing I do is have a set schedule. Every morning I wake up, I take a shower, I do my morning routine, I plank for a minute, I pray, whatever it is. I work for at least 4 hours straight. Going into the office, working, sitting down at my computer, things are coming out of my fingers for 4 hours straight. Sounds a little weird, but that's true. I even have a limit, no video games till after 12. And back when I used to drink alcohol and all this other stuff, I would even say no alcohol till after 12. Or if I'm eating a bunch of fattening foods, I would say no fattening foods or no binge eating till after 12. Limit that so you're forced to work in the morning, and that's how you have a very high productivity life. And that's what works for me. So to review, here are some productivity tips and hacks that help when you're working from home. Build or have a home office, have everything ready to go in that office, get dressed and showered every day, and have a set schedule. If you do all that stuff, your productivity should skyrocket. This video is brought to you by Email 10K. So you don't have a business idea, huh? Do you want to know what the best business to start is, regardless of market conditions? Check out the free presentation at email10k.com. We have over 200 students that are crushing it using this business strategy, even during this time. So check that out, email10k.com. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Smash that like button to encourage this type of content. Check out our past videos. We do a ton of stuff on entrepreneurship and productivity and how to be your best self. So check out all of our past videos. We've got hundreds of those. And down in the description, you can check out our free downloads as well. We've got a ton of free downloads in order to help you increase your sales for your business. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.